All right. This is going to be a little different, a bit of an experiment and experience for me. I'm not used to covering action all the way on the other side of the world, but here we are. I hope everyone who's tuned in right now is doing well, and hopefully we get more people to tune in. It's 4 people, is not a lot, but we'll make this work. But we're gonna try our best to cover both of these as efficiently as we can. Oh, okay, we can't do it that way. So we're just gonna have to do a little switcheroo here. We should have things all set to go. Oh, hey, Mr. Smith. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while, actually. There we go. All right. Any of you guys that are tuning in tonight for the first time, make sure you're hitting that like button, by the way. I'm trying to see if Patrick is live as well. We might be able to get a look at what he's doing. Prefer to pick him over these guys because Patrick is actually allowing us to use his footage. So, yeah. Oh, nice. I just found in my book bag a few days today that I had some apples from a customer that offered them to us. They were growing a tree in their house. We were doing aeration, and sadly I forgot to eat them, so they went bad. Thankfully, they didn't smell up my room or anything, and didn't attract fruit flies. But wow, completely forgot about them. It looked like they were Granny Smiths too, which really upsets me because those are my favorite. So while we're looking at so while we're looking at so while we're also looking at Typhoon Shanshan, we also have severe weather going on in the Dakotas here. So looks like a lot of you have voted for coverage of both. So we're gonna do the best we can with that. It's gonna be a little difficult. It's gonna be challenging because I haven't done anything extensive like this. I've been learning a few new tricks here and there, but this will kind of put things to the ultimate test, so to speak. I also haven't even shared this to Discord yet. All right, so let me go ahead and do that real quick while I'm at it. So I'm about to put some music on while I'm at it. I know it's pretty much the same thing that we always play, but we don't want our stream taken down, so hands are kind of tied there. I'm working on some other stuff though, so if you just give me some time, I don't know how much, but if you give me time, eventually I'll figure it out. Of course, as always in chat, uh, just let me know if the music is too quiet or too loud. All right. We also have cameras here as well that we're going to be looking at for both regions. Alright, got the first severe thunderstorm warning in that area. There's a chance that some of these could produce tornadoes, by the way, hence the tornado watch. Oh, I gotta get rid of that. I think it's about time for us to graduate up to 3 screens. Whenever I get the chance, I'll get to buying one. We got a ways to go before we get there, still, it seems. Maybe we can catch one on sale for a good price soon. It looks like shanshan is now making landfall in the Kagoshima district. There's some other parameters I'm trying to look at on here as well. I'm looking for particular wind velocities. So we had shanshan here make landfall as a category 2 from the looks of it as well. Also, if you could, hit that share button as well, because we're going to need the help, it seems. Well, seems like since we picked both here, I guess I should start a new poll. I think we'll make one for hail. Hey, Sean, how you doing, man? Guys, make sure you're hitting the like button. If definitely would help if you did that for me. Is the radar not working? Ah. Wait. There we go. It's moving along now. Now, one thing to understand here is I'm not super familiar with Japan whatsoever. Like, as far as what's over here, I'm absolutely blind. So if anyone does know anything about Japan and where the locations are, feel free to help me out here. I'm gonna need it. I do have some thoughts. I'm wondering just what they could experience here, because there is a chance that they could be dealing with tornadoes here. It's going to be hard to tell since we don't have high definition radar, and we don't have a wind velocity map. All we just have is large scale wind maps like this one, which is, I mean, that's cool, but at the same time, can't really get a great idea of where tornadoes could be forming without a radar, like let's say radar Omega here. So yeah, just another issue that we're gonna have to deal with here. Speaking of radar Omega though, over towards the Dakotas, this supercell is starting to catch my attention here. See a little appendage starting to come down that might be trying to hook out, might even try and produce something. So it's something that we'll have to keep an eye on as we go forward here. No signs of rotation with that area just yet, but we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Patrick's not live. Probably taking a break. He had a long chase the other day. Did get a whole lot out of it too, which kind of sucked. And that's the name of the game sometimes. Well, hello, Baconator. Long time no see. How you doing, man? Ah, so you finally got back out there. I told you would in time. Still be careful on your knee. Take it one step at a time. Slow and steady wins the race. That's how you recover from injury. Huh? No, that's good for your knee. I'm glad you're doing that. I mean, I'm glad you're keeping the knee in motion. I mean, that's what it needs to be. Are lights not coming in on my screen, or is it something else? Like, what's going on here? I know sometimes my stuff acts weird. No? Yeah, guys, make sure you're hitting the like button, man. Come on. Help me out here, guys. Come on. There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, actually biking is really good for your quads. You just gotta find something to balance it out with your with the hamstrings as well. Your uncle's in crazy shape, dude. Be able to do that. Your uncle's in crazy shape to be able to do that. Like like I'd say I'm in decent shape, but that would intimidate even me. Like I could probably train that, but I don't know if I could go through with it. Well, no, maybe if I think I could do it. I just have to train like, oh my god, I have to train like a maniac, of course, but yeah, I think I could do it. Now that, however, I am not willing to do. 100 miles, that takes a lot more than physical training. It takes a lot of training up here, so like I said, respect the heck out of your uncle already for storm chasing, but to do that too, that takes a lot here. He's worthy of respect. He's worthy of respect from pretty much anybody, truthfully. Like, you gotta be in shape to do that kind of stuff. And you gotta be mentally tough. Oh yeah, the increase in the intense increase in elevation is going to be more than enough. It wouldn't even have to be like 10 miles even without it. It could be only 10 miles and it'd probably be harder than most of the races he's done. Or at least that's what I would expect. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't have any experience running anything of that intensity. No, it is trying to rotate now. Yeah, watch this southwest side of the storm. We're gonna have to keep a close eye on it. Unfinished business. Uh-oh. Sounds like some interesting work. Oh wow, look at the lightning over this area right now too. There is a lot of energy over this area. I mean, we were doing forecast videos yesterday about this area over the next couple of days, and even this morning. So I mean, it doesn't surprise me that we have a lot of energy, but the amount of lightning is impressive, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's just intimidating. I ain't gonna lie, that's intimidating, man. Dude's a maniac. If he's gonna do that, he's a maniac, man. Okay. Let me see. I want to set this up really quickly. Also on the small screen here, you can actually see what's going on in Japan here. We do have a couple of cameras. Nothing on the beachfront, which is really what I'm looking for. But this is the Kagoshima airport. You can see that conditions are pretty dreary right now. A lot of rain, occasionally strong wind gusts. You can actually see it on the tarmac here. Oh yeah, they aren't gonna let you do it underage. Yeah, they're definitely not gonna let you do that underage. Can't blame them. Can't blame them either. Somebody to sub to, by the way, folks. But unfortunately today, Beyond Storm Chasing, aka Patrick, is not out today. So he's resting up. Yeah, resetting heart rate. If it's anything around 60 or just slightly below, that's really good. I think that's a problem that I have, truthfully, is I don't have I've never able to set like a really good resting heart rate. Mine's always been at like 60 or 70, just hyperactive for whatever reason. There's probably a number of things that play into that. Connor's watching that storm base right there. Yeah, I need to get back into doing cardio. I started to do the calisthenics, but I'm trying to get around to running again. Just need to kind of make some time to do it and just kind of start slow again. I'll start off probably with like a mile run, then I'll up it to 2, then 3, then after that we'll start doing hills, kind of go on from there. I'm starting to reorganize myself. How is it a way to get injured? How? What am I doing wrong? 1 to 2 miles. How does that get me hurt exactly? Oh, I'm not gonna run it every single day. Or is that worse? Yeah. Please explain. Because that's how I got. I know I got hurt before. What would my running plan be? I would probably run maybe once, twice a week, probably on the weekends, because I wouldn't really have a lot of time to do it otherwise. Probably would run in the morning, maybe a mile, maybe 2. And that would be that. I wouldn't necessarily be going for a goal time starting out, and then as I get more comfortable, get stronger, I would eventually do that. That hook is getting nicer right there. That storm's getting much more organized. There could be a tornado warning with this in due time. Connor's looking at the velocity there. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it. He's using Radar Omega as well, by the way, folks. If you're a big time weather nerd, I definitely would recommend Radar Omega here. Let's look at base velocity. Maybe that's what he's looking at. Yeah, definitely starting to see more signs of rotation with that though. So could easily get tornado warned within the next 10 to 20 minutes, if not sooner. Well, it seems you all have picked. We're going to be covering both. At this point, yeah, goes without saying. So, we're going to be starting a new poll actually here, because there's actually an enhanced risk and a hatched risk for hail to go along with it. So we're going to take a guess here, because I anticipate some hail being greater than 2 inches in diameter here, which is the threshold. Eleven 11% a week. Baconator, as far as walking is concerned, did you forget what my job is? I'm a landscaper. I walk all the time. Like, I easily walk like 5 miles. Oh, there it is. Tornado warning. Oh, what the heck, dude? Why isn't my siren working? What in the world is going on? Oh my goodness. This stupid soundboard is trash, man. Guess we gotta do it the manual way. Sorry about this, guys. Sheesh. Also, this has the potential to produce up to tennis ball sized hail. This is for Sioux County. This is mainly going to stay over rural areas, but Selfridge might be in the path of this within the next 3 minutes, as well as Standing Rock. Here's a stupid siren. And they want me to pay for a soundboard when it doesn't. They want me to pay for this soundboard when it doesn't even work at its base here. So that's funny. That is really funny. Could very well see a tornado come from this. Yeah, that's a very evident area of rotation over here. It's going to be right over Selfridge. Oh, I'm moving around a whole freaking aerator. I'm moving around a seeder or a spreader, and then also at times I'm carrying around this little heavy pitchfork thing. It's called a poker. It's the one that we have on our truck is ridiculous. Like, it is super heavy. But yeah, I'm doing things during those 5 miles. Like I'm moving a lot of stuff around. Like, you should try aeration sometimes. I actually think you'd like it. Like, if you have trouble getting a job, I'm sure you'd get on with landscaping once you're of age. So, just a little hint of advice, by the way. I'm pretty sure you're not going to be the indoor type. Kind of like how I am. I don't like working indoors. Alright, that's what we like to see. Let's see if we can get up 10 likes before the hour is up here. For the top of the hour here. Of course, when he gets closer to the storm, he's losing. Connor's starting to have troubles with his stream. Here's Kumamoto, by the way, in Japan as well. Most people are staying inside, obviously, with this storm coming through. But it looks like, for the most part, nothing major going on there at the moment. Just mainly rain. Winds are pretty light over towards this region. I do anticipate those to pick up over time. There's the Kumamoto district. I saw it over here earlier. I lost sight of it now. There it is. It's over here. Yeah, I thought I saw the Kumamoto prefecture. Excuse me. Kumamoto prefecture is on the right front quadrant of the of where the eye wall is going to be. So. No, it's not rude. You're good, dude. Yeah, I am stopping during that time, though. I see where you're getting at, though. I do see where you're getting at. Kind of multitasking right here, so if I look away for a second, I do apologize, obviously, but yeah, I do end up stopping and starting. I'll probably just start out on treadmill, do like a 5-minute run or something. Maybe that'll be the start. Do a 5-minute run, then maybe up it to 8 minutes, which will be about a mile. Well, really, my mile run is about 7.5 minutes average. Well, really more 7 minutes. I cover a pretty good span. Not yet. I'm not doing them now. Of course we get it. Of course, I figured it was on the ground too. That's the thing. Daggone it. Of course, this would be the time when my soundboard doesn't work. Now have an observed tornado on the ground, referring to Tyler Kurtz here. In South Dakota. This is in Sioux County. This is located near Selfridge. It's moving east at 15 miles an hour. This also has the potential again for tennis-ball-sized hail. Selfridge is about to be impacted by the storm in the next couple of minutes. You also have to keep an eye out for a standing rock. So this is a considerable severe thunderstorm warning because of the size of the hail as well. Alright, hey Torex. When I got injured, I think it was more runner's knee, but I was doing way too much though. Well, it was like in the early days of the channel actually, when we just started streaming. Like I would go to, like before I would do that, I would do my work day, go to the gym, and then I would also do my warm up with a little bit of stretching, and then I'd run for about a mile. I do my mile run times were about 6.5 minutes. Then I haven't ran in almost a good maybe 4 or 5 months because I had to give up my gym membership, which really sucked. That hurt my soul. It still hurts my soul to this day. It also didn't make sense anyway, since yeah. So you know what it's like, man. I think we actually might be able to see this on a correlation coefficient. It's pretty noisy, but there looks like there's something there too. But yeah, I'm looking to get back into running again. I'm looking to really just kind of tighten up on the whole fitness end of things in general. Yeah, I definitely like pushing myself in the gym. Because I like feeling like I did something, I think that was what the problem was. Because at one point I was almost pushing sub 5-minute mile runs. I was doing that pretty consistently at that. Yeah, that pace was hell. I'm not gonna lie. That pace was hell. Do we have any does anybody have any ways to get extra reports out of Japan right now? That's kind of hard for, because that's one thing I'm kind of struggling with right now. Oh, he's got a view of it. There's a wall cloud right there too to go along with it. There it is right there. Where'd my... Oh no, did I exit out of it? Yep, I sure did. Hang on, folks. I'll get that back up in just a second here. That might be touching down. It's pretty far off from where his location is. NHK Weather Japan. Appreciate that fulcrum point. I'll get to that in just a second. I gotta finish this voting poll as well. I got it. Don't worry, Baconator. But we might talk about it this weekend. I don't know. It depends on what's going on right now. Alright, there is the... Alright, there's the poll. Free to vote. Yeah, I'll figure out a plan, I'm sure. Ooh, that hook is really starting to look nice now. That thing is wrapped up nicely. This could drop a pretty big tornado, possibly. This is in a pretty good environment to do so as well. Look at that. That is beautiful. Wow. Oh, okay, so I'm... Wait, what's going on? What just happened? Ah, there we go. Just trying to change things up, figure this out. Where I could get my, where I could get what I need back up over here, but it appears that is not working. I'm pretty inexperienced with this, not gonna lie. Oh, okay, there it is. It's back up now. Why did it stop showing, though? That's what I'm trying to understand. Okay, good. Got that back up. Ooh, look at that rotation now. Yeah, this is getting ready to drop something maybe big. That inflow is crazy. That's 73 mile per hour inflow going into the storm. That gate to gate wise, it's not super tight, but I do expect this to ramp up. If these two come together, that could be almost 80 miles per hour gate to gate here, maybe even more. Could be even 100 plus. And that would mean a really strong tornado, potentially. We're gonna have to stay on his speed for a bit. Alright, I'm gonna turn down the music. That rain shaft right there. Somewhere in there could be a funnel. I think somewhere in there might be a funnel cloud. Something's trying to get going for sure, though.
It might be down in there. Now it's rain wrap though. Might be down in there. It's rain wrap. Yeah, that was completely rain wrap. That was 100% rain wrap now, Chad. Thank you, Chad. Appreciate it, brother. Dang, it went rain wrap.
Yeah, there's not going to be too many road options for him to get there either.
Completely rain wrap. Yeah, I got a side note. It could be down in there. It could be down in there 100%.
This is still tagged as an observed tornado warning, folks, so
Could be down.
good chance that it's still down. Alright, there's the first tag earlier. reissued. Still got the observe tag to go along with it. I think that was lightning I just saw right there on his screen. It makes sense that these tornadoes are forming right on this warm front, though. This is pretty typical what we would see over towards this area. They often end up forming on a frontal boundary.
It's observed it. Two tornado warnings observed. Two tornado warnings observed. Two tornado warnings observed, guys. Can't see anything in there though. If it is in there, it's just rain. So rain. Big CGs. Have to go HP. Have to go HP.
Might have another tornado on the ground here. The velocity's picked up Torex. Look at it. There's some pretty solid gate to gate here. Still could tighten up further. This environment, however, is not the type that's going to allot for strong, long track tornadoes, but these could get strong.
Can't see in there.
We do have sufficient wind shear. It's about 22 knots at the 850s, so it's about where we want to be. I think that's ultimately what made them go up to that 5. That and the flow being existent over here. Also seeing potential for deviant motion too.
Not seeing the double just merger. Gotta see how it handles the wind.
Where was it exactly? Which prefecture was hit by the tornado? Do you have any videos, any photos, anything alike, or is it just a report?
See anything in the rain, chat?
Hey, what's up, contingents?
River. Right over the river.
You showed up at the perfect time. Oh, some people are voting on the hail poll.
It's probably a big 1.4 second wedge, chat. Try to guess. We saw that
Got
one.
2 votes going for baseballs.
Probably down the whole time. This is look at that mess.
Whoa! Wow, that's crazy, dude. That is crazy. That does look pretty nasty. That reminds me of the Hattiesburg tornado actually in 2013. That is pretty gnarly looking, to say the least. Yeah, definitely post that in Discord. Post it in the storm reports, storm and damage reports. I think I called it. I can't even remember what I called this channels of my own server. Oh, yeah, it's tightening up now. If this clears up, we'll see a tornado. We're likely to see a tornado on the ground, and this already has a history of drop of planting before.
Tornado in the reserve, but you can't see it because of the rain. HP, HP. Impossible to see.
How rare are tornadoes in Japan? I know they don't happen very often at all, but like, just how rare are they? Look, if I had a reference in time as to how often they would happen, maybe you get like what, maybe 110 a year, maybe less than that. Yeah, I've been interested in trying to figure out how many tornadoes actually hit Japan per year. I know it's not a lot. And it's kind of interesting too, considering considering the fact that this environment, well, I wouldn't say it's like, no, this is actually a pretty unique environment. Let me go back on that because I'm not sure. But yeah, but in the future though, like as far as like, if you get any info on an event that's ongoing, definitely just share the reports on the server, dude. Like, there's nothing against you doing that. And that goes for anyone on there that's moderator or not. You're getting reports, put that thing on there. Because it's hard for me to keep up with stuff, considering I have a regular day job and whatnot. So, besides, the server's not about me or my ego, it's about being weather aware. So, yeah. Might have to bite the bullet eventually and even get like Tweet Shift Bot to try to keep things flowing like it once did. Like I once did, but you know, cross that bridge when we get there.
Get back to my old spot, I think. Get back to the first spot Cody and I were at. So we're gonna lose service, guys. We're gonna lose service for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes max. Going back to our other
There's
spot.
literally no road option for him at all, is there? Yep, there isn't.
It's starting to rain here. Rain here.
Yeah, it probably is on the ground. It wouldn't surprise me at all. I mean, the rotation did tighten up pretty intensely for a moment there. It still is pretty intense now. Not quite as strong, but you know how these things like to cycle. But yeah, he has like 0 road options to get closer to it. So he's probably a good... Let's actually look.
Hang with me, guys. Try and get to this patch. I'm gonna get to this dead zone as quick as I can. I think it's deviating south.
Yeah, he's almost 20 miles away from it. So it's going to be hard for him to see regardless. And of course, like we said before, it's an HP, so that also kind of works against it. Works against him.
Hang with me.
I'm trying to look for any sort of articles on the tornado that occurred over in Japan today. I haven't seen anything. All we know is right now that the rainfall is pretty significant over there. Some places are easily exceeding over 100 millimeters of rainfall. So in translation, millimeters to inches would be something along the lines of, I would say maybe 3 inches, maybe more. Actually about 4 inches. Close to it, but like 3.9. But in any case though, pretty nasty conditions ongoing over there in Japan right now. Let's go ahead and have a look at the airport over here. This is Kagoshima Airport. This is where the storm made landfall. We're still getting some pretty nasty squalls from that. I'm pretty sure, just like in America, the squalls are where you get that increased tornado threat. I'm gonna try to pull up Hime District, because at one point this was under the gun as well. Let's check out Matsuyama. Expect pretty rainy conditions, but nothing significant over there right now. Yeah, we're going to be struggling to see anything from Connor for a little bit here. Like I said, road network around South Dakota is not the most friendly when it comes to storm chasing. It's really just going to be this one cluster of storms right here for this area, and then depending on how we can navigate Japan will determine how long we end up streaming for. It could be maybe another couple hours, could be less than that. Just have to see how things pan out from this point. Turning the music back up though, just letting you guys know. Appreciate you guys tuning in though. Good opportunity to hang out with some of you. Even if it's only 6 of us, hopefully we can get some more people in. Sure hope so. I think there's some stuff that I gotta figure out how to do. I think also that kind of plays into it. Also gotta use the restroom real quick. Be right back. Also grab myself something to drink really quickly. Be right back. Alright, we're back. Always stay hydrated, folks. Yes, sir. Make sure you're drinking water too, sir. All of you. Make sure that you are drinking something. It is still summertime, by the way, over here in the US, so yeah, still pretty warm. Alright, so we got 2 votes here on the hail poll right now. Anyone else got a vote in them? Alright, so just to clarify, tennis ball size is about 2.5-inch hail. Baseball size is 2.75. Apple size, large apple basically, would be 3-inch hail, and then anything beyond 3-inch hail. So, right now, it looks like we're hanging around baseball size, maybe all the way up to apple size. It's fair enough. We'll see what we get out of this. Does look like that cell is starting to congeal into a cluster of storms here that may partially inhibit its tornado potential here. Like I said, I don't expect a long duration threat with this storm system here. It's just going to be isolated storms. And since I was already planning to stream shanshan, I guess I figured, you know, why not take a look at this too and see what's what. Let's go ahead and look at the velocity with this. There's still a little something there, but it is definitely starting to shear out a bit. Also, if you haven't hit that like button already by chance, definitely make sure that you have. Helps the channel. Then also make sure you're hitting that share button as well. I'm actually going to share. I need to start doing this more, but I'm going to try to share to my Twitter here. Oh wow, you have to pay to edit your posts. That's crazy. Whoa, 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 what? Is that really a thing? Dear God, no. Is that really true? Ain't no way. That would be pretty bad if it was 180, because that's well beyond the human threshold, so I'm hoping that's a false report. No way, that actually is real. That's crazy. I can only begin to imagine just wow. I'm stunned. Truly I am. That is crazy. I don't even know what to say to that. I honestly don't. That kind of heat index is unheard of and probably not survivable. I'm really hoping people are okay over there. Like, what the heck? Yeah, that's. I'm loving how this sounds. I want to figure out how to record drums like that, or even get like drum samples that are that good. Like that is nice. I'm sorry. I gotta get those storm reports off here. I don't know. I thought I had them set up a while back to where they would go off after about 24 hours, but I know these reports, some of these are from 2 days ago. Oh yeah, it's almost over. I'm just waiting for the warning to expire at this point. But yeah, I think the tornado warning is just about gone at this point. This is definitely sheared out. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if we start to see actually some outflow dominance occur here shortly, maybe even a gust front emerge on the radar. I just wish I knew what this guy's drum tracks are, man. Dang, man. We might be doing a little switcheroo here in a second. We'll probably end the stream by 8 o'clock from the looks of it. We may go as far as 8:30 depending on how things go. Also, Torex, if you're still here, you see this morning's or this video that I put up around lunchtime my time, or maybe just early morning or late morning for you. It's about to get busy for us, it looks like. Storm track's gonna be slipping a little further to the south here. There's a pattern with quite a few storm tracks. Yeah, just check announcements. I put up every video link, the link to every video's in the announcements page I put up. But yeah, brace yourself because things are about to get a little hectic. La Nina Fall always gets interesting. I think fall itself is going to be pretty crazy, along with winter. How many more minutes is this warning in effect for? Okay, 45 after. Yeah. One thing I hate about this is the fact that I can't really hone in on things. Like, if there was a way we could get wind velocities over here, I'd be even more enthusiastic about this. I mean, I'd love the opportunity to cover events like these. It's just, daggone it, just feels so limited. Like, the closest thing that I can get to wind is here. But ground truth is so limited. Oh, speaking of which, you need to do the old switcheroo real quick here. And there we go. Alright, so switcheroo is complete. I think shanshan already has made landfall again. I think it's about to cross this little bay here and start to really get into the mainland now. Doing some heavier squalls over here towards Kagoshima Airport. Matsuyama still looks active, because this plane looks like it's about to take off. The engines are definitely on. Or maybe they're just spinning. Maybe there's some... Or maybe I'm just losing it. I don't know. Oh no, the wind's just blowing so strong that it's actually moving the props. That's crazy. It's actually pretty impressive to see that. Alright, Torex. I'm gonna have to pre-hydrate because it definitely looks like tomorrow's gonna be a pretty hot day. Anyone that doesn't know, I work outside and we're expecting a high of 96 over here where I live. So, I don't know how many stops we're gonna have at my job tomorrow, but we're gonna be in the thick of it. You need to be ready for anything. I want to learn how to play this song. In fact, I want to get in contact with this guy that wrote this song and like jam out with him, maybe even collab with something, collab with him on something. Okay, wow, this water's going right through me. I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom again soon. We're currently getting 1 inch an hour rainfall rates over here in Japan. This is over towards Kagoshima and also Kirishima prefectures over here. Heaviest rain right now looks like it's starting to make its way over to Izumi and Tsunagi. trying to find more webcams if I can. That's really what's going to determine whether we can keep the stream going, because I mean, there's just not a lot to really work with over here. Japanese are pretty quiet people, so I can understand why they wouldn't want a billion webcams. Sorry, guys. You need to sneeze into the mic like that. Well. Well, yeah, see what I'm talking about. There's not really a whole lot to work with here. See if we can find this. See if this will work. Nope, that's not it. Water's pretty out here, but yeah, this doesn't look like it's too close to where our typhoon is here, so yeah, I don't think any of these areas are really being affected heavily. No, none of these are. Yeah, I don't think this prefecture is really dealing with too much from shanshan. Just some rain here and there, and that really is about it. Nothing really noteworthy going on there. Yeah, it's in the city, so there's that. It's gonna, I mean, it's gonna rain, of course, but as far as anything significance to look at as the storm is passing through, not really a whole lot to work with here. I wanted to try and cover it, but we're pretty limited, it looks like. I'm probably in the stream within the next 15 minutes. Yeah, 1 minute left on this tornado warning. Hail threats dropping off too, so wouldn't expect too much more to come from this storm. So yeah, we'll see what this does, and this will probably be the ultimate deciding factor here. Yeah, this storm is weakening. Looking really sloppy now. No signs of rotation whatsoever, so yep, there goes the tornado warning to go along with that. Yeah, so I think another 15 minutes and we're getting off for tonight. guess we'll take these last few minutes to kind of experiment and figure this whole thing out, this whole setup thing out now. So you may see the screen go out intermittently, but if it does, of course, I apologize. We're trying to make this better for future streams, since obviously this wasn't a big one tonight. So this will be a chance to learn, improve. Okay, so that's what we're doing here. Okay, so alright, so doing a little testing. If you're still there, let me know if you see anything. Okay. Okay, so that's done. Okay, that's done, that's done. right, I think we figured this out now. I think we have our layout now. This is someone that we recently are able to broadcast on here. I'm trying to get that set up properly now. So that way on the next big chases, whether it's around, let's say, the Dakotas or Northwest over around the Rockies, we can cover that without a problem. Trying to get it set up to where we could even work with it, or we could even get in contact and like chat with him as he's chasing. I don't know if that'll actually work or not, but we'll try and make that happen. Obviously, the guy's not online tonight, so. Yeah, I think this is good right here. Alright, I think we're just about done here. Alright. I think we're set to go here, though. Alright, we're going to be ending the stream in the next couple minutes. Appreciate all of you that tuned in. We'll have more videos, we'll have more regular forecast videos coming up over the next few days. Some big changes are expected. Also, since we're getting towards the end of August, heading into September here, expect some outlooks to go along with that. But that pretty much will do it for us here. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your night. I will see you next time. It's Tire Metal Weatherman signing off.